What's up? It's AK Babyface. Subscribe to Supporting Icons for the latest boxing news.
Okay, so something that I noticed a few days ago, then I totally forgot all about it until right this moment, which of course is why I'm doing this video, which of course is the undercard for Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, July 24th in Las Vegas. The main event, of course, are we looking forward to it? Some people will be. For me personally, not so much. I've seen this fight twice already, and of course I don't like the whole politics on the lead up to this particular fight. So either way, it is what it is. Now, I did say a while ago that to sell this event, they're going to have to put on a pretty good undercard. And so far, it seems to be looking okay. It really does. When you look at, say, Robert Helenius versus Adam Kownacki, the first fight was an upset that Robert Helenius landed a huge shot and ultimately stopped Adam Kownacki. You would have to say yes. Not many people were expecting that one. A lot of people thought that Adam Kownacki was just going to go in there, do what he does, bulldoze and throw punches in bunches and get the win. So when he walked onto a big shot, a lot of people were shocked. In theory, I suppose people shouldn't really be shocked. It's heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen, that's for sure. But of course, Robert Helenius is currently the WBA gold champion, so is that title going to be on the line now? I have no idea. But I think as a chief support, or at least on this card, it's a very good fight. I'm looking forward to it. I think Adam Kownacki is much better than what people give him credit for. But now, hopefully, he's taken that loss. Now he's actually been hurt in a fight and dropped. Now maybe he can realise what it is that a lot of people have been saying, is that you can't keep marching forward with your chin up in the air, throwing punches in bunches. You're going to walk onto something and you're not always going to be able to take it. So now I do expect a better version of Adam Kownacki. That's for sure. But Robert Helenius, hey, listen, that win over Adam Kownacki, you know what? A lot of people were giving Dillian Whyte stick for beating Robert Helenius, even though I said to you that Robert Helenius was once upon a time billed to be the Vladimir Klitschko replacement. Of course, he fell off the radar a little bit, but I think people should be giving Dillian Whyte a little bit more credit now, right? Especially if he manages to beat Adam Kownacki again, because for me, I think Adam Kownacki is a very good fighter. Now, the other fight on the card that has been confirmed, in fact, there's going to be two more that I'm aware of, but one is actually confirmed, will be Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson, 9-0, 9 by knockout. American prospect, really. Well, he is a prospect, of course. He's only 9-0 and he's 21 years old. Now, I have noticed something in America, and please, Americans, don't take this as a dig, even though it kind of is. I think that you should be hyping some of your prospects. I have noticed that something in America that's a little bit different to here. To here, we will support our own pretty much from the debut. We will follow them, we'll support them, we'll talk about them, okay? And hopefully that they deliver with what we hope that they're going to deliver one day. So we kind of follow them for their journey. I have noticed in America, not all Americans, by the way, but a lot of people don't really talk about the prospects too much. You only really talk about people once they hit a certain status. As in, people weren't talking about Deontay Wilder until Anthony Joshua came along. And that's the truth of it. And we're talking a good 6 or 7 years into Deontay Wilder's professional career. Errol Spence Jr., people weren't talking about him until rumours came out that he gave Floyd Mayweather the work in sparring. Okay, and it goes on and on and on. So please, if you're an American boxing fan, and especially with heavyweight boxing, when you talk about your American prospects for the future, you've got quite a few of them. In fact, I may even do a video to go through some of them. But Jared Anderson should be on your list of spoken about prospects, so please follow his career. He's looking pretty good. In fact, I think he's actually in Tyson Fury's camp for sparring in preparation for this Wilder third fight. I think he was last time. I don't know about this time. Anyway, so the other fight, which isn't actually confirmed yet, but apparently will be happening, is Efe Ajagba, 15-0, against Frank Sanchez, 18-0. So this is Nigerian versus a Cuban. Now, Efe Ajagba, 15 wins, 12 knockouts. He's had shady moments for sure, and he's a big powerhouse, and he has actually left the PBC, so now he's part of the top-ranked stable of Bob Arum. But he's predominantly been a PBC fighter. He's been Deontay Wilder's sparring partner for quite some time as well. And yes, I do know, and I am fully aware that Efe Ajagba did actually call out Wilder a little while ago, because he doesn't like Deontay Wilder's excuses either. But when it comes down to it, Efe Ajagba is a dangerous, dangerous fighter. He's tall, and again, he's got that skinny power, much like Wilder, right? Where Efe Ajagba, he's carrying some mustard behind them shots. He really is. I don't like certain things that I hear him say when he's slagging off like other people who have a Nigerian heritage, such as Anthony Josh, for example. He says that he's a fake Nigerian and whatever else. But really, I mean, shouldn't you be supporting and happy with the fact that Anthony Joshua is representing not just the United Kingdom, but also Nigeria? Okay, but it's just little bits like that that knock me a little bit about him. But as far as his in-ring ability, okay, not the best of wins in the world, but he's done okay. He's done okay against the opposition that he's fought. But of course, he did get dropped by that Aedo Kaladze. And again, I don't really know about that guy because Joe Joyce fought him not so long ago when Joe Joyce was part of the PBC. But either way, he's a very good fighter. And him putting his undefeated record on the line against 18-0 Cuban Frank Sanchez is pretty good. I mean, again, Frank Sanchez, it says he's 28 years old. I think his picture will tell you a whole different story, but you never know. But 18-0, 13 knockouts. Again, no wins really stand out. And of course, I watched his last fight, which was on DAZN. I think his last couple of fights have been on DAZN. But again, because he trains alongside Canelo Alvarez and Ryan Garcia, and of course Andy Ruiz Jr. as well, under Eddie Reynoso. But is he a PBC fighter? Is he a DAZN fighter? I have no clue. I'm very confused about where his stable is right now, as in his platform. But either way, he looked pretty good. He did look good. He looked very seasoned. He looked like he was the kind of guy that don't ever write him off. His last fight looked, well, he was in control of it, and it's not really his fault that Nagy Aguilera, whatever his damn name was, turned out to be an absolute quitter. And that's exactly what it was. He was a quitter. He used the excuse of getting hit on the back of the head as a way to roll around the canvas, which is ridiculous when he didn't get hit on the back of the head in that particular moment. I mean, he did in early parts of the fight, but in that particular punch, he didn't. It just grazed the back of his head. Anyway, so I think that Frank Sanchez against F.A. Jagba, for me, would probably be the fight that I'm really, really looking forward to. I would love to see that fight. Hopefully, they get it officially signed. Maybe it already is, and it just hasn't been put up on BoxRec yet. But I'm looking forward to that fight, and if these guys do fight each other on this card, I'm really looking forward to that fight. I have to say, I'll be very, very excited about that card. Hopefully as well, we'll get to see Tommy Fury versus Marcellus Wilder. But again, it's one of those kind of things where they've both been talking about each other, and as soon as they've both seen a response to each other, they've both gone very quiet. Both of them have gone very quiet. Could that be a good thing because they're negotiating? Hopefully. But I do see a lot of it where people talk a lot, and as soon as people go, okay, let's sort it out then, they go very quiet. So are we going to see Tommy Fury versus Marcellus Wilder? I would say highly unlikely, but if it does happen, again, that would be a fight I'd look forward to on that undercard. But either way, I think the undercard is looking pretty good. Really good. As I said, I think that F.A. Jagba, Frank Sanchez is one to look forward to. And, of course, with Robert Helenius and Adam Kownacki as well. And, of course, a very good young prospect, 21 years old, Jared Anderson, heavyweight from the United States of America. Watch this lad. Hopefully he gets a decent opponent. I don't expect nothing rushed. There's no need to rush him, okay? But either way, the undercard, not bad. Which is quite rare, let's be honest, quite rare for a PBC card. It's quite rare for a top-ranked card as well, or just an American card in general, for the undercard to be exciting. But this undercard's actually all right. Drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.